New York Giants cornerback Adoree Jackson, he's been part of the reason the G-men find themselves in the thick of the NFC playoff hunt. And he's also got a new venture that could potentially help some people this holiday season. So here with me to talk about that is Adoree Jackson. Adoree, how's it going, man?
Everything's going well. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I know the Giants didn't get the W on Thanksgiving, but how was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was pretty good. You know, the win would have made the traveling a lot more worth it. But overall, just being loved, having family, friends, my teammates, around me. Thanksgiving was good.
There you go. Got to be grateful for that stuff at this time of year. Now, Adoree, we'll get right into it. You suffered an MCL sprain in the Week 11 loss to the Lions. So this is a question that Giants fans want to know the answer to. How are you feeling, and how likely is it that you return to play this season?
I'm on the positive side. I'm up and up, got to take everything, with a grain of salt and understand that things could have been worse. So for me, just taking it day by day, rehabbing like crazy, doing everything necessary so I can get back out there on the field with the guys so we can make this run.
There you go. I know you want to get back. I know the fans want to see you back on the field as soon as possible. Now, coming off the Week 12 Thanksgiving Day loss to the Cowboys, the Giants, they've lost back-to-back games for the first time this season. How is this team dealing with its first losing streak of the season?
For us, just trying to go 1-0 each week, understanding that, this is an any given Sunday type of league. And we talked about it in OTAs, how are we going to battle with adversity? And it's going to hit us. You just don't know when it may hit. And for us right now, it's just trying to get 1-0, keep coming in, improving, looking at things we can correct, and just keep fighting and battling, understanding that the great thing about this league is, especially during the regular season, it's always another week to improve and another week to showcase, your skills and talent. And that's what we're looking forward to next week versus Washington.
There you go. I know you guys can't wait to get back on the field and bounce back if possible. Now, some people, Adoree, they would call the Giants a surprise of the league right now. Are you surprised at what this team has been able to accomplish thus far?
No, not at all, especially because we came in OTAs April 4th. It's been a while since we've been OTAs from COVID and different things. And so to have everybody together, everybody on the same page, you got to feel that camaraderie. You get on Zoom calls. You're on there for probably like an hour and some change, and then you go back to your regular life. As in when you come in the OTAs, you're around everybody for 4 hours or whatever the time restriction may be, but you're actually able to bond and build those relationships and be on the same page. And for the coaches not knowing them and them not knowing us, trying to build the respect from each other and go from there. And I think that's why we're not shocked or surprised about the outcome and how we're playing, because we all bought in all the way back in April.
The buy-in and the togetherness, I think, is something that people looking at this team can really see this year, and it makes Giants fans really excited about that. So this other question coming to you is, how good do you believe this Giants squad could be in 2022? And also, what do you believe is the future for the New York Giants?
For us, we believe we can be good, and the ceiling for us is what we want to make it and how we want to display ourselves. When you hear about football, it's always about that silent film. It doesn't lie. And each week you got to go out there and put your best out there, and each week you got to go out there and showcase and show why you love the game and why you play it. And for us, it's just trying to show that and prove that each week, not just for ourselves, but for everybody else, in the Giants, Big Blue, that believe in us and watch us. Just make something that they're proud of. And ultimately for us, for the future, us is always trying to stack and keep winning games and keep building from, what we do good at and try to eliminate the mistakes that we do. So go ahead.
Now, I was going to say, the Big Blue fans want to see you guys in the playoffs. That's what they want to see. Will we get you to say a playoff guarantee, or are you not going there yet?
No, we can't do that. It's always one game at a time, one step mentality. Understanding that, I talked to Jelly, we call him Jelly, Justin Ellis. For us, he was telling us how they started 8-2, before when he was with the Ravens. They didn't even make the playoffs. So, it's always you want to make it to the playoffs and you want to, make that run. That's always the end goal, to win the Super Bowl and do those great things. But at the same time, have to take it day by day and week by week, because you never know what may happen. And, with the group of guys that we have here, we do a great job at that, understanding that we try to forget even when we do win, put that in the past and get ready to build for next week.
There you go. Adoree Jackson and the Giants staying in the present. That is the way to be. Now, Adoree, you're a cornerback, and you're used to stealing passes from the quarterback, but it's holiday season. So I got to talk to you about people stealing packages delivered to you from your home. Have you experienced that? And if so, how frustrating is that experience?
Yeah, man, it's really frustrating. As you can see on my face, I'm really disappointed, in the situation where I had to deal with, that actually got a pair of shoes for my dad. I had got them delivered before, and somebody just took them, and it was just frustrating because it's one of those things where if it was mine, I still be upset. But the fact that I was trying to gift that, to my dad and surprise him, it was just disappointing. So just to have those things going on, and you hear about it, and it doesn't really affect you as always until it affects you. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It's a bummer, especially around this time, of the year or years when it's holiday season.
Yeah, it happened to me last holiday season, and it's not fun at all. It's a gift for somebody else, so I know exactly what you're going through with that. So, with that being said, you decided to tackle that issue of people taking gifts with a new venture called Porch Pals. Tell me more about that. Tell us, the audience, more about what Porch Pals is and how it works.
Yeah, so porch pile is just like any other insurance, just a porch insurance. For me, not always being at New York or New Jersey all the time, and getting things delivered to the facility. Every other day I may be here or there, or even in the off season I may be going back place to place from training. And so, the thought process was once it happened to me about getting a package stolen was just to have a one-step insurance instead of you buy a package here and they get you your own insurance, or you buy, four different more packages and you're paying for four different insurances. And then obviously you can just do this one-time insurance and it can cover every package that you have. And, doing the numbers, seeing that, say 21 million people have package stolen. And then you look at that, and you just take those numbers, and then that's 210 million packages. And then the total cost of everything was like 51 billion packages being stolen or items being lost. And so people not always having insurance are understanding that if you just want to have one safe bundle. And I think that's one of the reasons why I got into that, to make sure that even if I'm on the go, or people who don't have the luxury of having everything sent to their job or their facility, and even if it's like a big package, you don't want to have to carry that from work and to put it in your car, and then from your car take it all to your house and just have it there. And even if you're going for like one day, 5 days or a week, just having that security to understand that your packages will be safe.
That security is nice. And I was going to ask you about what separates Porch Pals from other insurance protection, right? Because you can get it from shipping or delivery services, but this is sort of a one-stop shop, right, Adoree? Do you think that's what makes it so attractive to a lot of other people?
I think so. I think it makes a big difference. You got those different assurances with Flow. The bundle is pretty much similar to that, and just having a one-stop shop to get everything done. It's cheap, affordable. I mean, people pay for Netflix, which is probably like $9 a month or whatever it may be or higher. And for that, just a total year cost is 120. So for the same difference, same price, you love watching your shows. You can love having your packages safe on your doorstep, knowing when you're going away. You can make sure that they're there.
I see you smiling while you're talking about this. Do you see this as a game changer, Adoree? Do you see this as something that can change the game and that people really are going to want and need?
I think so. Especially because I've been through it and understand that I heard different stories and different people, and doing different surveys and talking to different people about, what's one things that they don't like about, the holidays is their packages getting stolen or different things happening. You can take a look for that Nike example when everybody bought those shoes and it got lost or whatever, maybe in Memphis, and maybe a lot of people weren't able to get their money back or maybe to get the shoes back that they purchased. Just having that insurance and having that security that your shoes or whatever you may purchase will be safe and sound. You can get another one, or just get your money back in general for the stolen or lost goods.
That is Adoree Jackson. Great stuff there with Porch Pals. Can't wait to see how that works out for you. I think it definitely could be a game changer. Adoree, thank you for the time. Good luck with your recovery and the rest of the season with the New York Giants. We appreciate you for coming on and talking with us.
No, I appreciate you guys for having me.